It's so good. It is so good. I don't even care if I sound basic for saying that. It's like comfort in a cup. Comfort in a cup. All right, guys, 'tis the season. The season for pumpkin spice lattes, that is. I got both today in celebration of the video. I really have been wanting to do a pumpkin spice latte inspired makeup look, so that's exactly what we're gonna be doing today, and I'm super excited because you guys know this. You know this about me. I love fall, and pumpkin spice lattes kick off fall for me, okay? They kick off fall. They're amazing. I normally get them hot, but I wanted to try it cold. I've tried it once before, and that's actually better than I remember. I got it with almond milk. I don't know if that makes a difference. This is like a refreshing version. This is like a comforting version. Comment down below, which one do you get? If you don't like pumpkin spice lattes, I just don't know. So we're gonna get started with this makeup look. I already have my brows on because one, I am going to New York tonight and I literally have to leave for the airport. I'm not even joking you, in like an hour, and I still have to finish packing. Two, I just filmed a different tutorial, so I already had my like brows on and my makeup on. I just wiped off like what was on my face, and I thought I would just leave my brows on because honestly, it kind of gets repetitive because I obviously always do like a similar routine. But also to save time because brows take me like 25 minutes. And since I have to be at the airport soon, I thought, you know what? Let's just save the brows for the next tutorial that's gonna be uploaded. So just make sure you're subscribed if you wanna learn how I do my brows, because I am gonna be sharing that in the next video that I upload on Sunday, because I upload Wednesdays and Sundays now. So yeah. Ow. Let's get started. So for my skin, I'm gonna start off with some moisturizer. This is the Super Hydrate Moisturizer from e.l.f. Cosmetics. The packaging is so cute. Oh my God, it literally is a jelly. Sinks in really nice and easy. Next up, I'm gonna go in with primer. So I'm gonna combine these two from Catrice Cosmetics. If you haven't heard of Catrice, they're actually a really good drugstore brand. So I have the Fresh It Up Hydro Primer, moisturizing primer, and then also Goodbye Pores Long Lasting Soft Focus Effect. And I really like all those words together. This is the first time I'm trying these out. I'm gonna take the hydrating one and put it on like the outer edges of the face, especially where I'm gonna put highlight. Like I want it to be extra glowy and stuff. So we're gonna put it there. Ooh, this one feels cool. This is the Soft Blur Primer. So I'm taking that towards the middle of the face, anywhere where I normally get a little more oily, and you can see all of a sudden it mattifies and blurs out my pores. Next up, I'm gonna be moving to my eye area. So I'm gonna prime with a little bit of concealer. I just tried out a new one. This one's from CoverGirl, the True Blend Undercover Concealer, but it already dried down. Try to apply a little bit more. I don't want it to dry out too much. Okay, that's better. So you really need to work quick with this concealer. So I'm just gonna go one by one, each eye, one at a time. For eyeshadow, I'm actually gonna be using this ColourPop palette, Orange You Glad palette, but we're gonna make it pumpkin-y, okay? So I think I'm gonna kind of stick with these tones, maybe a little bit of this guy. I really want to do like a full matte look actually, which is so different for me. I might add a little bit of sparkle at the end. We'll see how things go. But I want to do like a brushed out, almost like ombre matte look. I'm a little nervous here. I think I'm going to start with this shade. Creamsicle. And I'm going to go straight into the crease really lightly just to add a little definition. Next up, I'm gonna go in with Zested, and I wanna get like a good bit on there just to make sure this is as pigmented as possible. Sometimes it's a little hard to get, you know, mattes to show up. Obviously, a shimmer shade is a little easier to get like super pigmented. You just wet it a little and then you do it, but I really wanna do matte today. Next up, I'm gonna take Sunkissed, and again, you really want to saturate the brush. I would rather get fallout at this point and get that pigment rather than not picking up enough product and then not having fallout. When I have the orange shade on this side, I'll actually turn the brush around and pat in the ombre. And then I'm just wiping off the excess on the palm of my hand just to clean off the brush a little bit. You know, you don't have to be like too exact, but just to clean off a little. Then I'm gonna take Yapeel Me down here and press that into the outer V. And then I'm just gonna take my Sigma Detail Blending and wing it out a little bit. I kind of feel like a baddie right now. Like I kind of feel like these are like fire eyes. I want to get the cinnamon and spice in our pumpkin spice latte. So I'm going to take a brown eyeshadow. This one happens to be from Melt Cosmetics and it's the shade Rot. But you could use any dark brown that you have on hand at home. And I'm going to deepen up this outer V into the crease. You want to go into the crease after you've already first deposited the color too, because you don't want too much darkness in the crease for this look. The oranges are not staying on. Okay, I'm gonna try to reapply some of these matte shades from the ColourPop palette. I feel like the only way to save this is to add on a little glitter. So I just used this guy in the middle. It actually has like almost like a gel formula. It's this shade right here. It's a chunky glitter, but I feel like it looks really cute. It has some nice big pieces in there. Ooh. I'm liking this, even though I kind of wanted to do matte. I feel like those mattes, they weren't like holding as much as I would like them to. I do kind of like this now though. Just gonna blend that out to make sure everything is working nice and well together. And then I am gonna take a dark brown pencil from NARS Cosmetics. And this one is in the shade Mulholland Drive. I'm just gonna take that and smoke out this outer corner. I like to go pretty thick on the outer corner here. Just makes your eyes look a little bit more uplifted without doing a cat eye. And then I'm just gonna wipe from the outer edge of my eye to my eyebrow. I'm acting crazy right now, you guys. I'm getting wired, okay? I'm getting wired off my PSLs. I popped on a little bit of mascara, Laura Mercier Caviar Volume Panoramic Mascara. And now we are going to go in with some little lashes. Actually, not little. These are actually pretty darn voluminous. So this is the style Baddie from Baddie Bee Lashes. It's actually the style Baddie 2 though. That's the name and the style. So for my face, I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I actually haven't used this in forever. This is a super like OG foundation, but they just released new shades. So they sent a couple new ones and I thought I would try out the shade Y383. It might be a little light to match my shoulder, but you can always correct that with bronzer. I normally wear Y405, but I always found that it was a little warm for me. All right, so concealer is obviously still a must, even if you're trying to go as quick as you can. I would suggest not doing too many cream products though, because cream products take a lot longer to blend than a powder product does. Normally I do that because obviously it makes everything more long lasting and it just kind of defines it more. But if you're in a rush, skip the creams, go straight to the powders, except for concealer. Obviously we still need concealer because like, honestly, life would not be the same without concealer. I'm just gonna go underneath the eyes. And I'm using the shade Soft Tan. Not as full coverage as I thought it was gonna be for how dry it was. I feel like normally full coverage concealers are always a little bit on the drier side. Even like Shape Tape or, you know, anything that's like has that shape is always a little on the dry side, but very, very full coverage. This has a little less coverage than what I was expecting. 2 layers under the eyes and then down the middle of the face. And this is a must, okay? No matter how long you have, if you are trying to do full glam, you gotta do concealer. Oh, we're gonna set everything down with some Kat Von D translucent setting powder. I picked this one up in Italy and I actually really like it. I forgot setting powder. And for the first few days, you can see here, I would scrape it like that with tweezers and try to use this full coverage powder as a translucent powder. and it was not good, you guys. I looked like such a cake face. It's not even funny. Okay, back to our makeup because we are in a time crunch, honey. And I feel like this is actually good because it's kind of like realistic for you guys, because I know personally when I'm getting ready, like to go to an event or to do my makeup, I'm always running late. It always takes a lot longer than it should. The biggest thing that I can say if you really want to speed up the process is to skip cream contour and cream bronzer and cream blush and cream highlight like I was mentioning, and even skip powder contour, because you can do a similar vibe with just your bronzer if you apply in the correct way. I'm gonna use this guy. It's in this palette, but this is NARS Laguna right there. And this is the Makeup Your Mind palette. It's actually really pretty. It's like eyeshadows, blushes, and a little bronzer there. And what you wanna do, assume position and go right with the tip of the brush to add that definition right here, and then you go upwards and blend everything out. I mean, it's not gonna give you like the best contour in the world, you know, like it's not gonna cut your face like a cream contour would, but it does the trick when you're really in a rush. All right, nice and warm and toasty. If you do that technique, make sure you use a matte bronzer, not something with shimmer in it, just to make sure to get as much contour as possible. Now for blush, I'm gonna go in with NARS Luster. I think this is gonna add a nice warmth with our little pumpkin spice eyes. This is one of my favorite blushes. I remember when I lived in Canada, I saved up to buy this exact blush because I had seen someone else talk about, like another YouTuber. I just worked part-time, so I had to really like save to like buy this. So I don't know, whenever I use it, like it brings back good memories. I'm actually gonna pop on a little bit of this palette right here too, Catrice x Iman. Super excited for my friend Iman. She did a collab with Catrice Cosmetics. It's so beautiful. If you have not checked it out, check it out. There's 3 different palettes. So this is the blush palette, which has 4 different blushes, and I'm gonna use Luxor, but they also have a really beautiful bronze eyeshadow palette. If you want neutrals, if you want bronzes, check it out because it's so pretty. And then also a highlight palette as well. So I'm just gonna top this off with a little bit more orangey. Congratulations to Iman because the whole collection is so pretty. Oh, and I'm just really proud of my friends, you know? Love you, man. Next up, I'm gonna be using highlight from Wet n Wild. This is their loose powder highlighter. It's called I'm So Lit. This is a new shade to me. I normally use Hustle and Glow, I believe. These powders are so pretty. Love how like reflective they are. And I kind of want to leave my inner corners matte today. I don't know, something different. And then we're just gonna go ahead and add on some bottom mascara. But that is literally it for the face makeup, and honestly it's so much quicker when you don't use creams and you just go in with powders. All right, we're gonna go in with some Fix Plus. Especially if you do use powders, Fix Plus is your best friend. It's gonna melt everything together, make everything smooth and nice and creamy like our PSL. Last up, I'm going to go in with Cork Lip Liner. And this is from MAC Cosmetics. Makeup Shayla has a really good one with ColourPop too, BFF4. It's pretty similar, so you can use that if you have it. All right, and then I'm gonna actually mix together 2 shades from Dose of Colors. I feel like this is gonna make the perfect like pumpkin-y lip color. So this is Cork and then Old Flame. I'm gonna go with Cork first. And this is the Matte Liquid Lip Balm formula, obviously. I know you guys heard me say that a lot, but I love this formula and I have for years. And then Old Flame right on top, which has a nice orangey undertone. Alrighty, and this is our finished PSL look. Do you see the resemblance? Twins. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe down below. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell if you never want to miss a video. I know my notifications haven't been working for some reason, so if you want to be notified and you are not getting notifications, make sure to follow me on Instagram and watch my stories because I always post on there whenever I upload a new video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching once again, and happy start to fall, pumpkin spice latte season. I'm off to the airport, and that's it for me. Peace out. Remember, you are beautiful inside out. I thought I was gonna cease. Next up, It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be pumpkin spice lattes and iced pumpkin lattes and frappuccinos if you want.